Hi friends, happy Monday. As you can see, I am not using my usual software, so there's going to be some camera shuffling. You can see the disaster of my basement hallway over my shoulder. That's okay. I am just going to share the video to make sure that everybody that wants to join is joining. If you are tuning in tonight, welcome and thank you so much for watching. Hi Debbie. Don't forget to share the video. Each week I do a draw for the cards we're going to make tonight. Hi Beth. While we're crafting together, feel free to comment and like and share. I love to interact with you while we are here together. So while we're waiting for Facebook algorithms to do their thing and notify people that I am live, I thought I would just chat. It's been a gray and gloomy day here in Hamilton. It rained most of the day, and also the barometric pressure made me have a wicked headache for most of the day too, so I'm glad it's gone enough that I can come on live with all of you. Hi Jennifer. So we are exactly 2 months today from Christmas. Yay. It is my favorite holiday. I am a Christmas freak. My husband hates it. It is what it is. Actually, the bins over my shoulder are partially Christmas bins now that I'm looking at that. So that's exciting. Easy access for when I go to decorate. My husband's sitting across from me in our shared office today, and I'm sure he's just rolling his eyes at me. I can't quite see him over the monitors. He just popped his head up at me with the eye roll. That's great. All right, so tonight, because the holidays are so close, I want to start thinking about Christmas. I've been sharing Christmas cards and some projects on my blog and on my Facebook page for the past few weeks, but tonight I thought we would make some gift card holders. So I'm going to flip the camera, and I apologize for those of you that have motion sickness. I know it's going to be a little bit wobbly while I do this, but hopefully it won't be too bad, so bear with me. I am going to cover the camera to try and minimize things while I try to get you in the holder here. So you get a little glimpse of my desk as I switch things around. All right, I think I'm in. Hopefully that's not too bad. I can zoom. Hi Pat, thanks for sharing. Okay. So hopefully that's still good and everybody can still see. I seem to have lost my feed on my iPad, so I'm just going to double check that we are still good. All right. So in the past, I have made this gift card holder and this one. So I didn't want to redo those tonight, but I wanted to show them to you so you at least have some inspiration. And I will do videos on my YouTube page of how to create each of these. So this one is quite simple. You would actually just put your gift card inside, tie a ribbon around it. I've got a business card in here right now. And then it just goes in this little pocket that you create. Excuse me. So that one is quite easy to make. And then this one actually opens up and you would put your little gift card in here. So if I grab another business card, so it would just slide in the little pocket. Now a gift card is actually a little bit smaller size than a business card, so it would fit a little bit better, but there you go. So those are two ideas. So then the one I want to make tonight, now this is an old stamp set and paper, but I wanted to show you how to make this design because it is probably one of the easiest gift card designs you can make, and it looks sort of like a present. So it's got a belly band. We're going to slide that off, and then the top of the present just opens up, and there is that pouch for your gift card. So it's super easy to make, and I thought I would show you how to do that tonight. Now this one I did receive in a swap, and I do not know who sent it to me, so I apologize, and I cannot give that individual credit. Here is the one we're going to make tonight using more current products. So again, I've got that belly band, and then we slide that open to reveal our pocket for our gift card. And I just love the combination of the Blushing Bride paper with the designer series paper. This is from the Peaceful Cabin paper pack. So pretty. So to create this, we're actually going to start with a piece of Blushing Bride that's 5.5 by 6 1/4. And we need to have a scoring tool of some sort. So whether it's your Stampin' trimmer or it is our scoring board, you want to have that paper. So I just want to make sure that I've got this the right way. Okay. So we're going to score it along the long side. So this is the 6 1/4 at 2 inches. And for those of you using the Stampin' trimmer, it's the light gray blade that we're using. So we're just going to score. So we have that nice score line there. And we're just going to fold that in half. And then, of course, I like to burnish my edges to get that nice crisp fold. So I'm just going to run my bone folder across that. So there is our base. Super easy to create. I am going to pull my trimmer back in. So I am using this paper from the Peaceful Place Designer Series paper pack. So it's got the trees on the one side, and then it's got the beautiful metallic accent trees on the front. And so we need 2 pieces here. The first we need is 3 3/4. And the reason I didn't cut this is because depending on your paper, if I were to actually cut it down this end, so let's say I chopped off the top, it wouldn't necessarily line up. So you want to make sure that your trees are going to be in the right position. So 3 3/4 inches, and that's going to give us a good representation of those beautiful snow-covered trees. And then we need a piece that is 1 3/4 inches. And I'm okay using just a little bit of the tree because then it makes it look like there could be a tree in the foreground. So again, we've got our base, which was 6 1/4 by 5.5. And we have 2 pieces of designer series paper. This one is 5 1/4 by 3 3/4, and then 5 1/4 by 1 3/4. Now our smaller piece is going to get attached to the front of our card, and I am just going to use my fast fuse. I ran out of seal and I don't have a refill, so while I wait for that to come in, I am resorting back to our old fast fuse adhesive. So there is our top, and then before we attach our inside piece, we need to create that little cutout for our gift card. So if you have our layering circles dies, those will work. But if you have some of our old retired punches, they work just as well, if not better. And so I am using a 1 3/4 inch, and I am just going to line it up, trying to get it as centered as possible, about halfway up the circle. So that is going to create our inside and gives you somewhere to grab your gift card. And then when you are attaching this, we are only going to put adhesive around the sides and the bottom so that the gift card will slide in easily and not get caught on the adhesive. Tear and tape would also work very well here, or our Tombow multi-purpose glue. And then this should leave a nice 1/8 inch border around the bottom and sides, like so. Give it a good push, and if I reach for another card, you see that that gift card would slide in there perfectly. So that's the easy part. Next, we need to create our belly band. So for our belly band, we're still sticking with Blushing Bride, and this is 1 inch wide and it is 11 inches long at the moment. So what I like to do is I actually like to take my piece and wrap it around my card And you don't want it to be too tight because you want that belly band to be able to slide easily. So I can see that I've got a piece here and it comes all the way up. I don't need it to come that far up, so I'm just going to grab my paper snips and I'm going to trim it. Still giving me enough that I can attach the ends well and have them secure. And then I know I'm going to be covering this up with an embellishment, so I'm not too worried. So what I like to do when I'm attaching my belly band is I like to put a little dab of adhesive on the inside edge and then on this tail as well. And then bring those up to create that band. So now that's going to slide easily. And if you wanted to burnish the edges just to help it slide a little bit better, you can do that as well. So there we have our belly band. And now we have to decorate. So I am going to first pull in some of our beautiful glitter organdy ribbon. And I've got two pieces here. So I've actually got this one, which is slightly shorter, and it's going to wrap all the way around our belly band. So this piece is about 10 inches long. And when I'm attaching this, so much like I did with the belly band, I'm going to put a dab of adhesive in the center here. And then I'm going to put a little bit on the end. I'm going to wrap it around. I'm just going to put a dab of adhesive in the center to hold the ribbon in place. And then we're going to come back around and attach our ribbon together, trimming off any extra. So there we have that beautiful sparkling ribbon. And then with the extra piece that I've cut, so this one is slightly longer at 11 inches, I'm just going to tie a bow. And you can make this as big or as small as you want it. Just kind of play with your loops and tails until you get that desired shape and size. Like so. Hi, Nancy. I think I'm happy with that. But before we attach that to our front, we need to finish our decoration. So I am using these beautiful snowflakes. I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but they are sort of opalized. And they are part of the Whimsy and Wonder suite in the mini catalog. They are called Wonderful Snowflakes. And they do come in a pack of 24. And they're laser cut, so they just pop out. Hi, Nancy. They just pop out quite nicely, like so. And I just love that shimmer that they have because of the opal. And then what I am going to do is actually take another piece of the paper from the Peaceful Cabin suite, which is Peaceful Place, is our designer series paper. It's the one with the buffalo check on one side, and then it's got the metallic-y accented snowflakes on the other side. And I'm going to use again another punch. This is our 1-inch punch, which is now retired, but it is a favorite. So if you have it in your collection, don't get rid of it. And what I'm going to do is just put a dab of my adhesive in the center of the snowflake. And then that 1-inch circle is going to fit perfectly in the center there. So it fits between sort of this frame of the snowflake. And then this whole thing is going to get attached to our belly band. And again, I'm just going to use my adhesive. So right in the center. Like so. And then our bow that we tied is going to get attached with a mini glue dot. So I'm going to pull in my glue dots. I'm actually thinking this is a little too big, so I'm going to play with it a little bit more here. There we go. And so when I'm using my glue dots, what I like to do is actually push my bow onto the glue dot and then peel it off and then attach to the center. I'm going to trim my tails. Like so. I just love this ribbon. It's so pretty. And then we need to have a little tag on there. So I am going to pull in a scrap of basic white, and then I'm using this tag die. This is actually from the Frightful Tags dies, which is one of the Halloween sets. It coordinates with the Frightfully Cute stamp set. So it's this little tag here. It works perfectly for what we are designing. And so normally I would say stamp first and then cut, but in this case I'm going to say cut first. So I'm going to use the mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. Run this through. So there's our tag, and it has the little hole already added for us. And then on my block, I've actually already mounted a to and a from, and this is from the Sweet Little Stockings stamp set. So there's the to and the from. And we're going to stamp that in smoky slate ink on our tag. So I'm going to open my ink. I'm going to start with the to. I'm going to ink that up. And I apologize if you're going to get my head in the shot for a moment while I line this up. I'm just going to stamp the to. And then I'm going to flip my stamp, ink up my from, and put that right underneath. So there's our to and our from. And then I'm going to grab my basic white baker's twine. This is from the Twine Essentials pack. Feed that through. And I don't need much length here, so I'm just going to trim myself a length. And what I'm going to do here is actually feed it through one of the loops on my bow. And then I'm going to tie an overhand knot, whoops, to hold it in place. And then just trim off any of the excess twine. So there we have our cute little gift card holder that looks like a present. It's all wrapped up, ready for that gift card. How cute is that? And how super easy would that be to make a whole whack of them if you had somebody or a reason to be gifting gift cards for those of you with young kids, if you're doing teachers' gifts or bus drivers, co-workers. It'd be so easy to make a bunch of these little sleeves for gift cards to gift this holiday season. So that is it for tonight. Short and sweet and to the point. I will, like I said, get some YouTube videos up for these other designs, which I have done in the past and didn't want to focus on again tonight just because I wanted to do something a little different. But I will get some videos up for those. Don't forget to sign up for my Christmas card club. I just actually mailed out packages for October and there is still November to come. I'll give you a little sneak peek. I think I've shown this one actually before, but this is one of the cards for October. All the cards are featuring the Peaceful Deer bundle. And each month you make 12 cards. So there's 6 designs, you make 2 of each. So by the end of it, you are going to have a great collection of cards, all featuring peaceful deer. So that is available online. The link is in the video description. I also have my All Occasions Card Club, which is open for registration. November is going to be the Shaded Summer stamp set. And let me show you one of those. So these I actually made with my team last night. So this is one of the cards that we will be making in our All Occasions Card Club in November. And of course, if you love Stampin' Up! And you want to receive a discount on your own orders, or you would like to try and run a business, I'm always having people join my team, and I would love to have you join us. So thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it, and I hope you all have a wonderful week. Bye, everyone.